What's going on, guys? Briar Rabbit here. Today is Friday. That means Zer is back. He's hanging out in the reef this week, and he's actually got a pretty good inventory. Surprise, surprise. Zer's got something people actually might want to buy. So we're going to start off with the Titans. We got the ACD/0 feedback fence. These are cool-ass gauntlets. They look amazing. And the perks are pretty neat, too. So we got Rainbows, increase melee attack speed. Brawler's Charge, replenish super energy when you kill an enemy with a melee. And finally, Wrath Conductors. Taking damage from a melee attack deals damage in an area around you. So, in PvP, I haven't found these to be particularly useful. Usually, when I'm getting meleeed in a PvP match, it's killing me, right? It's the follow-up shot from a shotgun, or I've got very little health. So I don't find in PvP these are really helpful for me. In PvE, however, they really do a good job. Anytime you're getting kind of overwhelmed by thralls or dregs or something like that that does a lot of melee attacking, these things just kind of push out this little electric charge that damages everybody in the area, and it really works well. It's really actually fun to use, so I highly recommend picking these up. I wouldn't call these an A-tier exotic, but they're fun. They're fun, and I recommend picking them up. The stat roll on them isn't spectacular, 66 and 46, but still, I would definitely pick them up. Next, for the Hunters, we got the Capri Sting, and again, I'm not going to say these are a A-tier exotic, but they are super fun to use, and with a little bit of creativity, I think we're going to find some really cool stuff for them. So the perks on this: primary weapon loader, increase reload speed with primary weapons. This is an awesome perk because it applies to all your primary weapons. Next up, Invigoration, reduces melee cooldown time each time you pick up an Orb of Light. So if you're playing with teammates who are putting down a lot of orbs, you're going to find that your melee is always ready to go. And finally, Touch of Venom. Gain invisibility after crouching in place for a short time. Melee attacking enemies from behind while invisible delivers 4 times damage. So if you hit somebody from behind, you get 4 times damage if you're invisible. Now this is interesting, right? Because not only does it allow your gunslinger to go invisible, but it also adds some options for the Blade Dancer class. So instead of having to pick up Stalker, you can run with Hungering Blade or Encore, and I think that's really interesting. In PvP and in PvE, I think this is going to be a lot of fun to use. I think there's going to be really creative uses for it. And being able to get your gunslinger to go invisible, it could really trick some people in PvP. So I'm definitely recommending this one. I'm not sure exactly if this is an A, B, or C tier exotic at this point. We're really going to have to play with this one, get used to like all the different uses for it, but I have suspicions that people are really gonna love this one. Alright, so finally, let's go back to Zer. The Warlock class. We've got the Starfire Protocol. This one is very familiar to a lot of people. I like it quite a bit. Fusion rifle ammo, increase the amount of fusion rifle ammunition you can carry. If you like running with the Vex Mythic class, this works for that as well. Heavy weapon ammo, increase the amount of heavy weapon ammunition you can carry. If you like running with Iron Banner boots, this is a very useful perk. And Starfire Protocol, gain an additional fusion grenade. This is a great perk if you like using fusion grenades, which I really do. I actually really like the chest armor. If you set it up just right, you really get a lot of benefits out of it, especially if you're a Vex user, if you want to use different boots besides raid boots. This really kind of synergizes well, and you'll have a lot of fun with it. So I definitely recommend picking this one up. Fusion grenades are very, very good. They track like crazy. They're a one-shot kill, basically, if you can get them off. They're very, very good, so I definitely recommend picking this one up. Next, we've got Hard Light. So Hard Light is a bad weapon, essentially. It's a very cool-looking weapon. I wish it was better. I mean, you can just see how cool that weapon is. However, it just doesn't do any impact. It just doesn't get that damage done. Some people are really good with it in PvP. I'm not one of those people. So, you know, if you like those fast fire rate, low impact weapons in PvP, maybe you'll like this. It's definitely an exotic looking weapon, and the perks are pretty interesting. Glass half full, the bottom half of each magazine causes additional damage, and volatile light. Rounds fired from this weapon over-penetrate targets and ricochet on hard surfaces. So in areas where there's a lot of enemies close together, maybe they're stacked behind each other, these will actually go through them and then ricochet off of hard surfaces, come back, hit them again. It could be a really fun weapon to use. Unfortunately, this weapon's never been that powerful, and then since the auto rifle nerf of last, what was that, February, the thing's even worse. So, you know, I can't really recommend picking it up unless you just want to collect all the exotics, or maybe you're hoping for an auto rifle buff in the future. All right, next we've got an exotic shard, of course, and an exotic engram, and this week it is a body armor engram. So if you're looking for those purifier robes, this is the way to go. Make a gamble here. For curios, we've got pulse rifle, hand cannon, and machine gun telemetry. So if you're looking to upgrade any of those 3 weapon types faster, you can pick these up. We got the plasma drive and the emerald coil. So if you're looking to upgrade a blue rare sparrow to a legendary purple one, then you can buy this and also change the contrail color. And of course, we've got heavy ammo synthesis. This is probably one of the cheapest ways to buy heavy ammo at this point, so I definitely recommend stacking up, especially if you're doing a lot of Prison of Elders runs. And finally, you got the material exchange Mote of Light, so you can buy some Motes of Light for strange coins. So that's going to do it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Let me know if you bought anything from Xur this week and what you guys think about it. I really do think the Khepri Sting is going to show some usage. I think it's just going to take a while for the community to kind of come up with that one killer app for the Khepri Sting. So thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.